Hello? Okay, E10, D40. Oh no, no device. That's not good. One moment, please. Yeah, I hope there's a device. There we go. Let me turn my phone sound off. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was not quite ready tonight because I was still watching videos from previous streams. But the good news is I think I got everything done on the video from the 12th, which was Wednesday night. So I got that 10-page text translated. So we can probably do that one. Why don't we go ahead and do that one first? So we are on Osei, Chapter 7, Shichi no Shizuku, Drip 7. So yeah, like E10, D4D. Oh, did I not say hi to everyone? I didn't start the bot either. Let's get with the program here. Alright, Boygus, E10, Gently, John. Whoa! 4 people here on a Friday. Thank you guys for coming here. It's a pleasure to have you. This is Mantis Zero, as you know. And what are you watching? You're watching Game Go Gakuen. And I'm sipping green tea. Well, Genmaicha. Close enough. Now, as E10D4D said, it is now Eastern Standard Time, not Eastern Daylight Time. It was my understanding that EDT meant the regions that observed Daylight Savings Time, and I didn't know that the name for the region changed with the time change. But apparently that is the case. Did not know that. EDT versus EST. Time zone abbreviation. Okay. Well, I will need to change that. How do I change that? Oh, here it is. EDT, change it to EST. Oh, I don't want to save it like that. Update. Oh, English. I'm going to put broadcast language as English just because I would like English speakers to watch my stream. I mean, it's fine if Japanese people do, too, that's fine. But they can already play this game perfectly, with perfect understanding. Hi. Hey, Gently Chris. Eastern Time Zone. ET is both. Oh, okay, I guess I should just say ET, but I'll be as accurate as possible because I don't want people to get confused. Even though there's probably no one observing Eastern Daylight Savings Time right now, I'll just put EST. I don't know if it'll make a difference. As far as like people finding the stream and watching it on time, I don't know. I have a feeling that a lot of people don't actually try to watch it and miss it. They just don't watch it. Okay, so we did this. All right, let me pull up that 10-page mother freaker. Or 23 UTC. Yeah, I'd rather not use UTC because even I couldn't follow that in my own time zone. Okay, so let's pull up the document. Oh yeah, no, I got the right document. Okay. File. Let's see. 様子が霊視の収集物. Yes. Now, what was it called? I don't remember. Oh, I don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's that freaking file. Hey, John, how you doing? All right, we got everybody in here. Wow, my stupid self didn't send that about 5 minutes after I wrote it. That's fine. Oh, here we are. Okay. So, Sandome. Here we go. Okay. Get ready. Oh, and I don't have the right encoding. Let's put that on UTF-8. Okay. 3度目の崩落とともに流入した大量土砂により構内は完全に塞がり、18名の作業員が内部に取り残される。Okay. My reading ability slowed down a lot. I think I'm just getting warmed up. Hey, Frankers! Welcome, Quick Parade. Yeah. Alright, so we got quite a few people in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Way to go. Thank you guys for being here on Friday. Okay, so that sentence says, along with the third collapse came a great inflow of dirt and rock that has blocked the tunnel, trapping 18 workers inside. So in case you're just joining us, well, you are joining us just now, Quick Parade. If you don't remember, there is a 10-page document that haunts me to this day, so I need to translate it and release the ghost. So, yeah, the one document, well, there's probably more documents that I will find that the previous person I watched didn't find, but they were pretty thorough people that were playing, well, the person, I guess. Okay, so 報告によると3度目の崩落は山頂側の、壁面が崩れ、水とともに大量の土砂が流れ込み、それをきっかけとして構内の中央全体に大きな崩落が起きたという。There's no way I'm going to be able to fit the English, so I'm going to delete the Japanese. I can't believe you follow a UTC clock, by the way, E10, that's crazy. But, I mean, I guess it could be useful if you cooperate internationally. Alright, so according to a report, a wall surface near the summit collapsed and a large amount of water, dirt, and rock flowed in, resulting in a large collapse of the whole middle of the tunnel. It was probably water pooled in a cave deep beneath the earth. Alright, page 2. Let's do this. 生存者がいるとみられるが、二次被害の危険があるため、救出作業は当面の間は見合わせることになった。By the way, if you guys see any spelling errors in the Japanese or English, let me know. Because I was typing furiously to get this done. There appear to be survivors, but due to the risk of secondary damages, rescue work has been delayed for the time being. Oh, you got 3 clocks. EST, UTC, and JST going. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But that's not actually as crazy as something I did once. I guess I'll just tell you about it. And maybe, oh, we've got programmers in here. Maybe you guys could make a program that does what I want. That would be awesome. So, well, this is going to take a long time to explain. I'll explain it as I'm playing the game later, because I don't want to take too much time out for it. But as a preview, you may know what I'm talking about if you've ever played Afro Samurai, the game for PS3 or Xbox 360. I played it for 360. It probably is released on the PS3 as well. But there is a clock, what do you call it? Zodiac clock, and I want that clock. If you know what I'm talking about, great. I won't have to explain very much, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will try to find pictures of it. Oh, yes. So there appear to be survivors, but due to the risk, no, I did that. Okay. 崩落部からは絶えず水が流れ出てきており、救出するにも作業自体が非常に難しい状況である。That looks correct. Water continues to flow out from the collapsed section, and any work, including rescue work, is extremely difficult at this time. Page 3. 水の流出が減り、救出作業を開始。 Okay, note to self, you have this wrong. The outflow of water has lessened. I think it is because I at first said the outflows of water have lessened, but I went with the singular outflow. So note to self, change have to has. The outflow of water has lessened and rescue work begins. 13名の遺体を収容. 13 bodies are recovered. 地盤に何か含まれていたのか、遺体の一部は暗くただれ、溶けているように見える。As if something was in the ground, part of a body had wasted away and turned black, appearing to be dissolved. No, I'm going to change that. So, suspecting that something was in the ground, part of a body had wasted away and turned black, appearing to be dissolved. So yeah, I like that better. So suspecting that something was in the ground. So note to self, change that to suspecting that something was in the ground. I don't know. Causing suspicion that something was in the ground? Appearing. How about appearing as if something was in the ground? How about that? So note to self, change that again to appearing as if something was in the ground. Part of a body had wasted away and turned black, appearing to be dissolved. 3日間の救出作業により崩落現場はほぼ捜索を終えたが、残る5名はまだ見つからない。Lots and lots of kanji, yes. In 3 days of rescue work, most of the scene of collapse has been searched, but the remaining 5 people haven't been found.崩落現場から側壁に人の手で掘られたと思われる横穴が見つかる。A tunnel that appears to be dug by hand is found in a side wall at the scene of collapse. 奥は洞窟につながっているようだ。Deep inside, it appears to be connected to a cave. 可能性は低いが、洞窟内に逃れたことを考慮して捜索を続ける。Nogarita. I think Nogarita is the right reading for that. I think you need 3 days of rescue work. I needed 3 days of rescue work to translate these 10 pages. While loath, the possibility that they escaped into the cave is considered and the search will continue. And the search continues. Okay, I'm going to just say the search continues. Okay, so note to self change will continue to continues. To save yourself if your Japanese notes ever fall on you. Yes. Yeah, I've got quite a few Japanese notes right now that could fall on me. Hopefully they're falling in an orderly way into my brain. 洞窟内より複数の黒い箱が発見される。There we go. Multiple black boxes are discovered inside the cave. 蓋は固く閉ざされて開けることができない。Their lids are tightly shut and can't be opened. 中は水で満たされているようだ。Their insides appear to be filled with water. 民族学的には貴重なもの ということだが、ものということだが、Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't make any spelling mistakes. 捜索の障害となる場合は、移動及び運び出しを許可する。Oh. While they're anthropologically precious things, in the case they become a hindrance to the search, permission for them to be moved or removed, will be granted. Oh, versus. No, that one. Okay. 洞窟内で白い着物姿の女性を見たという報告が相次ぐ。There are continued reports of having seen a woman dressed in a white kimono in the cave. So much easier when it's already translated. 捜索に入った者のうち、黒い箱の移動に関わった数名が、手や体の一部が黒く変色し、ただれるという症状が出たため、箱に触れないように注意を出した。Just deleting the Japanese for this one. This clock? Oh, please tell me it is. Thank you, E10, for looking at it. Yes, that is it. That is it. That is the clock I wanted. I want like a, I don't know, like, what do they call them? The resources from the game. Like if someone ripped that image and made like a desktop clock that would say the time in the Edo period style. So in the Edo period, the day was divided into 24 hours as well, and each sign of the zodiac was given a 2-hour interval, and so that accounts for some of their sayings, like oh, what was it? Ushimitsudoki? Oh, I can't remember. But the witching hour, not the evening witching hour, like in this game, which was Omagatoki. Or Omagatoki, Omagatoki, I think. But yeah, there's like a Ushi Mitsudoki or something, and that's a time in the morning. Oh, we got another picture here from Gently Caressed Youth. The days of his youth, though well past his childhood, a sharp-tongued colleague of mine once had a serious falling out with a Japanese employer over the and He was working in Japan as a translator at the time, and his boss suggested that they were paying him too much because English was so full of these useless little definite and indefinite articles. Since he was being paid by the word, the employer suggested they ought to omit all the thes and as from the word count. The prospect of a pay cut did not sell well with my colleague, and somewhat impetuously replied, "Better yet, you do the translation, and you can pay me to put in the thes and us." For this impolitic thrust at one of the most insecure areas of Japanese knowledge of English. He was fired on the spot. Nice one, though. He will be forever remembered. Speaking of getting fired from stuff, I read a funny article today about, what was it? Like the most gut-wrenching screen mishaps. What was it? Oh, I wish I could find it. Wrong screen mishaps. Oh man, I wish I could find it. Wrong screen stories. Oh god, please find it. I don't want to waste too much time. Oh, here it is. 16 of the most mortifying wrong Windows stories we've ever heard. I don't know if this even has anything to do with that story. But, oh yeah, it was about getting fired. So yeah, there was one guy that, he didn't get fired, but he just quit his job because he was so embarrassed. And that article, just read it, it's funny. Koku in ikkoku mo hayaku is related to that clock. Well, koku just means time, like jikoku. So I mean it is related to that clock, and that clock relates to time as well. Unless ikkoku mo hayaku means a 2-hour period sooner. But basically, ikkoku mo hayaku just means a moment sooner. Even a moment sooner would be good. What was I saying? Oh yes, that clock. So yeah, when I went to Japan the time before last, I looked all over and ended up buying a wristwatch because I wanted to learn to tell the time in the Edo period style, and I was always converting the actual time to the Edo period style and saying the time like that to my ex-Japanese friends. No, they didn't hate me over that, but I think I did it a little bit too much. But anyway, but yes, the wristwatch I bought had all the it had the right face onto it, had the right um, had the right clock face, but it was twice as fast as it should be because it goes around one revolution every 12 hours, and the Edo clock, or the clock in that game, goes around once every 24 hours. So the wristwatch, I still have it, but it's completely useless until I find a way to make it go twice as slow. And I asked the guy if he had any that went twice as slow, and he did not. And I looked online, but that's been maybe 3 years ago, so maybe they've made one since then. But yeah, I remember playing that game and wanting that clock. So if anyone has the programming chops to make that clock, and because they have iPhone apps, I know, at least because I downloaded one that will say the time, I think, in the Edo period style, but nothing that looks as cool as the one on the Samurai, the Afro Samurai game. Anyway, oh, actually, they don't say the time, and they don't have the clock face. It just shows a screen with a different picture on it related to the zodiac sign. Chinese zodiac, I should say. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at the Japanese clock link that E10D4D said. Japanese clock. Oh man, that looks awesome. Yes. That looks sweet. Oh, and it looks just like it. Holy crap. Man, that would be a cool clock to have. I want a version for my desktop or maybe my phone. I don't know. But I don't know. It probably wouldn't sell very well. But oh, I haven't read the English. Wow, it almost didn't fit on there. So, of those who joined the search, a few of those involved with moving the black boxes have developed symptoms of dark discoloration on their hands and body, which wastes away, and so a warning was issued not to touch the boxes. Yeah. Try that sentence on for size. 捜索担当のうち3名が戻らない。Of the search coordinators, 3 have not returned. Oh, we're almost there. 捜索担当者のうち1名及び崩落事故の作業員とみられる遺体2体が I think it's 2体. Is that 2体 or 2体? I think it's 2体. Yamano Fumoto, there we go. Gently Fumoto in Kana, just like you wanted. Fumoto ni aru Mikomori ike ni te hakken sareru. One of the search coordinators, along with what appears to be a worker from the collapse, are found in Mikomori Reservoir at the mountain's base. 洞窟内の急流を流されたためか、全身に無数の骨折があり、また例の黒く溶けた部分があるなど、遺体の損傷が激しい。Oh, that didn't fit. Perhaps due to rapids inside the cave, there are countless bone breakages all over the bodies, and along with the previously observed dark dissolved portions, the damage to the bodies is extensive. "捜索担当者の死亡事故を受け、捜索は打ち切りとなる。Yay, Fumoto, yes. With the death of the search coordinators, the search will be called off. Tatari. Oh, I didn't add a reading. So note to self, add a reading for Tatari. Tatari, yeah. Tatari to Nono. たたりとの噂が広がっていったため、作業員は胸をなで下ろしている。Because a rumor of retribution had spread, the workers are relieved. "本工事の打ち切りが決定された." It was decided that construction would be called off. 現場を封鎖する. 封鎖 was the word we saw last two times ago, with the road that curved around to the left and disappeared into the fog. But I did not get that line done before I got this one done. So I added the reading to this one. Oh yeah, it was from the same day of this 10-page document. So the scene will be blockaded. Whew! Alright, well, so much for that one. You were a formidable document. Oh, I better upgrade while I can. I don't want to get to a save point and then decide I want to upgrade. Yes! Husa! Oh, okay. No. Yes went with your Humoto. Or no, yeah, you did. Okay. I don't know. Oh! Kyushu! The last Kyushu upgrade is ridiculous. Expensive. So, do they go up? I think they all go up in price when you buy one, or no? Was it always 170,000 points? That is a lot. Ooh, I could upgrade the slow one. Oh, what should I do? Oh, it would be nice to be able to take pictures from farther away, too. Yes, it would. Oh, I don't know. What should I do? The slow one, I think, is good enough. Yeah, I want to take pictures from farther away. Because I think I lose a lot of shutter chances because I only got 4 of them in sight, and then there's one floating around somewhere, maybe at a different distance. I don't know. I'm just going to tell myself that and buy this. Well, I don't know. No. 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 I'm going to save up for the Kyushu. Because I like having enough spirit power to do spirit shots. Okay, so what am I going to not have text for today? Oh, no, 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 no. I missed it. Oh no, ゴツゴツとした岩に紛れるようにたくさんの地蔵が建てられている。ゴツゴツ. I'm just going to search for that. I don't think I have this one. I do not. So note to self, you don't have this one, and you don't know what gotsu gotsu means. Gotsu gotsu. Sneeze. 硬くてデコボコなどのある様. So hard and full of bumps. 荒っぽさ、荒っぽい様. So rough. Okay. Rugged, rough. Okay. So a rugged, rough boulder. Magireru. 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 Magireru, I thought that meant confused. Magireru. Get confused. Mixed up? Girimajiru. ただものに入り混じって自分系が、見分けがつかなくなる。紛れるようにたくさんの地蔵が建てられている。There are many Jizo statues stood up here as if they were mixed up in rugged rocks. I don't really get it, but I mean that's what it says. As if they were mixed or appearing to be mixed among rough boulders. There are many. Oh, okay. So there are many Jizo statues stood up here, appearing to be mixed in with rugged boulders. Okay. Note to self: you need that one. Same thing. Ooh! Looks Italian. Oh, here's some more. 布がかぶせられた5体の地蔵が並んでいる. Note to self: you don't have this one. So there are 5 Jizo statues lined up with cloth adorning them. Something like that. Magireru, blended in. Oh, yeah, I guess you could say blended in. Yeah, mixed up in, blended in with. Or you mean blend in like you're unable to see them? I think it just means it looks like they could be rugged rocks. As if they're just rugged rocks, there are many Jizo statues. Yeah. Yeah, as if you could mix them up. Yeah, seeming to be mixed, confused for... Oh, yeah, confused. Yeah, so it could be confused. As if, yeah. There are many Jizo statues stood up here so that they may be confused for rugged rocks. Yeah, okay, so I think I understand it now. Thank goodness. So funny. It's me! Jizo! Okay, this is where I came from. Nothing to look at here. So I have to slow down to look around because I can't... Oh yeah, I can't get a shiraberu without it. たくさんの墓標のようなものが建てられている. Note to self, you don't have this one, but it says there are many 墓標. The grave markers, or the grave... What do you call them in English? 墓標 was like those wooden sticks you put in the Japanese graves. Or they put in the Japanese graves. I've never put one in there, but 墓標, let's see what the English is. Literally is a grave sign. A grave post. Okay, I'll just call it a grave post. So there are many grave post-like things stood up here. Note to self, you need this one. I think I said that already, but... Oh, note to self, you need this one too. 表面の文字はかすれて読めない。ここにも多くの人が祀られているのだろうか。So the characters on the surface are rubbed off and can't be read. It looks like, or I wonder if there are many people enshrined here as well, or many people memorialized here as well. Okay. Now look at the Fusha, is that what they're called? I guess they only spin at one speed. That would be cool if they spun at different various speeds. Iwaba ni taterareta fusha. Yeah, they are fusha ga kawaita oto o tatete mawatteiru. So note to self, you don't have this one. Yeah, I really should play this in advance and get these. So the pinwheels that have been stood up here in the rocky area are spinning around and making a dry sound. Grave post. Okay, yeah, grave post. Is that what I said? Yeah, grave post. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Was there anything? There wasn't anything Shiraberu over here, even though they're the same posts, really. Oh! たくさんの語標のようなものが建てられている。Okay. So we got that already. Okay, same thing. Okay, same thing. Oh, you rolled a 7. I didn't see that, sorry. Oh, that looks like text that I don't have. Oh, yes, it is. 祠の周囲にたくさんの風車が建てられている。So, there are many pinwheels stood up around the miniature shrine. Note to self, you don't have this one either. この祠は子供の霊を祀ったものなのだろうか。I wonder if this miniature shrine was for memorializing the spirits of children. I may go back and change all of those I wonders to could it be that, or could this mini shrine be for memorializing the spirits of children? Because I'm not sure if it's really the character saying that. If it's not the character saying that, then the narrator shouldn't say, I wonder. Yeah. Did I get any shutter chances? No, he's dead. I think Husha is Kazaguruma. Kazaguruma. Really? Husha. Kazaguruma. Kazaguruma. Husha. Oh, so, okay, so Husha is windmill. That's why I thought I've heard that before. Kazaguruma. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you might be right. Kazaguruma. Omocha no. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say Kazaguruma. Thank you, Gently Caress. Kazaguruma. I wonder if Japanese people say Husha, though, as well. I mean, Kazaguruma seems a perfectly acceptable way to read it, too. But I just wonder what Japanese people say. Oh, I spit on the Wii U gamepad. Right. So this is where I came from. Right here. So glad I have this map. I guess that kind of would be kind of nice to share with you guys. The map data. So that was Kurosawa Hitsuoka. And I think that's who we're looking for. Yes, it is. There's nothing to see here. Ooh. I don't know if I want to go over there. Oh, Twitch alerts have stopped working. It must be about 6:30. Oh, 6:40. Alright, well, it lasted somewhat longer, I guess. No, it probably didn't. Okay, let me restart Twitch alerts. Seems like we get one new follower every day, so I better have it ready. Just in case that follower comes in soon. Oh yes, here it is. I gotta recapture sub alert. Okay, should be good now. Thank you for being patient. Okay, I don't want to go that way. Not yet. What's here? Oh no. Now saving. Ah, crap. I didn't want to do this yet. Now I'm gonna have to find some text. Then she wakes up. Oh, so she must have mesmerized her with that light. There's nothing I can do. Sa hashira ni naru no desu. Here we go. Now you shall become a pillar. Spoop. Says gently. Oh yes, I got over 100,000 points. Oh, slow you down. Oh, I almost had 6. She is in the wall. She's in the box. Now she's in the box. Oh no! Run, run, run. Grab your camera. Whoa. Slow down, lady. Not so fast. Oh, I can't take her picture while she's got the mirror in front of her face, but I can still get a show chance, you know? Oh crap. Oh, she still got me. Fudge. I used one of those spirit mirrors, darn it. He has got a lot of health thingies flying around. I gotta take pictures of those. Oh, one of those wasn't a health thing, it was an attack. Projectile. Well, I better take pictures of those projectiles. Here. Oh, she is slower even if she has the mirror on her face. That's good to know. Well, I'm still getting all the points even if it's not hitting me. Oh, she did? Oh, come on. Alright. Well, I used another one of those friggin' stone mirrors. Mirror stones. Oh, I'm out of them. Oh, man. Shit. Crap. Well, now I'll have to heal properly. Well, that's not that bad. Oh, name is Sori. Name is Iori. How are you doing? Sugoi kawaii gu. Kawaii gu. Sugoi kawaii gu. Oh, okay, yeah, so both of you are here. I don't remember much about either of you. Oh, and name is Sori. I don't know if you've been here before, but Sugoi kawaii gu. I do remember you because you have a Sugoi kawaii name. 黒い表紙の手記1黒い表紙の手記が落ちていたあの老婆のものだろうか Here it is. So, memoir with black cover. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. I'm not sure what prompted you to join again, but I need to send some messages out and remind people that I'm still alive and streaming. So. Okay. 黒い表紙の手記が落ちていた A memoir with a black cover was lying on the ground. あの老婆のものだろうか I wonder if it belongs to that old woman. もっと柱を作らねばならん We have to make more pillars. 大柱がついえる The great pillars will collapse. 読みが溢れる The spring of night will overflow. 読みを沈めねばならぬ We have to appease the spring of night. Oh, and no punctuation. Oh, that's why, because 大柱が溶ける前に Before the great pillars dissolve. Ohashira. Is that the right reading for that? Or is it Obashira? Let me make sure. Oh, it's not in my dictionary. Can you look it up, Jelly Crest, if you don't mind, in your Webleo dictionary? It's pretty awesome. Okay. So, are you guys still here, Sugoi Kawaiigu? No? Yeah, okay, you are. Wow. So the other guy or girl left, but Sugoi Kawaiigu, are you a girl by any chance? If you are a girl and you would like to be greeted as one of the characters from this game whenever you show up, just say so. So we have several characters we can assign still. Oh yes. I don't know how to read this name, Nagare Mizumon. If anybody knows how to read that. Oh, you talk! Yay! Sugoi Kawaiigu! Hello! So, are you a girl or are you a guy? I guess you don't need to tell me, but I thought this was a name, but I think Nagare Mizu is something else, so I just need to... Oh, Yusui! Flowing water. Ah, yeah, and it's got the flowing water on there. Okay, so note to self, you figured out what this is, and you don't have to wonder anymore. It's Yusui. Flowing water. A stream. Nagareru Mizu. Mizu no nagare. Nagareru Mizu. Alright, I'll say a stream. No guy here. Oh, that's fine. I followed Fatal Frame 5, so anyone playing this pops up on my follow. Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know about that insight. So yeah, I'm still playing this game, still translating it, and I have made a mistake, but I've caught it on the first memoir as it showed up in the game. There's several memoirs like this. I'm going to say memoir with flowing water pattern. Flowing water pattern memoir. Memoir with flowing water pattern. 1. Memoir, flowing water memoir. Memoir with flowing water pattern. Okay, I'll probably think of something else maybe, but both Ohashira and Obashira seem to be okay. Okay, thank you, Gentleman Chris, for letting me know that. So note to self, Obashira, Ohashira, doesn't matter. So, memoir with floating water pattern. Yes, that's a huge leap forward for me because I think that's the only thing I was greatly unsure of was how to say that. I thought it was someone's name. Given that there's flowing water on the cover, I now see that it is just talking about the memoir itself, not the person who wrote it. 同じ場所にもう一冊手記が残されていた。Another memoir had been left in the same place. 美しい文字で何か書かれているようだ。Something seems to be written in beautiful handwriting. Hey, Kyonko is better! What's up? Kyonko, I remember you. Are you the one from Malaysia, I think? Maybe? Kyonko is better. Nice to see you. Man, lots of old faces. I mean, you're not old, but I mean, lots of, you know what I mean. Okay. 巫女になったのは、大水で生き残ってしまったから。It was because I survived that flood that I became a shrine maiden. たくさんの亡骸の中で一人目覚めたとき、私はもう半分死んでいたのかもしれない。マンティさん。Nice one. Genki? Old? No, you're not old. I'm sorry. How do you say old in Japanese? Old would be fuketa. Fuketa. Or fuketa. But, no, I didn't mean that. When I woke alone among many bodies, I might have been half dead. 私は人には見えないものが見えるようになった。I became able to see things that people couldn't see. 他の人と違うものが見えた。I saw things that were different from other people. Or maybe I saw things that were different from other people. So maybe they look like people, but they're not other people. I'm not really sure how to take that one. Lol. Jordan. Jordan Kyak. Oh, Renachi. I remember you. I don't remember much else about you, Renachi, but I remember that you were cool. I don't remember what we talked about, but I think you actually did talk, and that was nice. I like it when people talk in the chat room. So I hope you're still like you were. And by the way, were you a girl? If we've got more than 2 girls in here, I'd like to do a drawing for becoming a character of the game and having the bot greet you as such. So 私は巫女になるしかなかった. There was nothing for me to do but become a shrine maiden. 今日お山に入った. Today I entered the mountain. 身体を削ぐような精神決済をしていよいよお山に入るといろんな声が一斉に聞こえて思わず耳を塞いだ。Sorry, I haven't been here for a while. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. Oh, and yes, you are a girl. Well, we've got 2 girls here, right? Do you guys want to do a drawing for one of the other characters? Why? I don't know what you're saying why for, but I'm sorry, yeah, because the stream is delayed so much, I don't remember what I said 30 seconds ago that you may be reacting to. But I mean, in Renachi's case, I remember my question of whether she was a guy or a girl. But, okay, Fatal Frame. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the characters that we have selected, and if you guys would like to be in a drawing for one of those other characters, let's do it. Oh, it's playing audio. Can I turn the audio off? Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. Emma, I am reacting to why are you drawing? Oh, okay, it's a drawing. It's not like a drawing, like a picture. It's doing a drawing like a sweepstakes. It's not a sweepstakes, but like a game of chance where someone is selected and they win the right to be greeted as a certain character by the bot, so that you can pretend to be that character while you're in the chat room. And right now, Gently Caressed is Ren. Here, I'll show you. Here we go. So far we've selected Ren. That is Gently Caressed right now. So if Gently Caressed were to enter the chat room, he would be greeted as Ren by the bot. And then who else? Who else? All Out Attack. Yeah, she is Yuri. She won the drawing against a heated drawing, I should mention, against Ida. Ida is another viewer who wanted to be Yuri so bad, and they both entered multiple times, but Ida sadly lost, and All Out Attack is now Yuri. And then Rui is Zyroxan. Zyroxan won against, I think, All Out Attack. I can't remember who was drawing for that one, but and then we assigned Miyu to Ida as a consolation prize for using so many points trying to be Yuri and then not being able to be Yuri. So we haven't assigned anyone. Hisoka Miku, who is a character from previous games. Shiragiku, White Chrysanthemum. She's one of the cute little girls from the what shrine was that? Kakure no Miya? No, I don't think it was. I can't remember what the shrine was called. What about me? Then why, when there are two girls, you do that? What about me? What are you talking about? You mean, why are there two girls, you do that? What about me? No, I'm saying that you can enter the drawing. Kyonko. I think it's more fun that way to have a drawing. So then there's Fuyuhi and Haruka. And yeah, so there's many characters still to be. So if you, Kyonko or Renachi, no, Renachi is a guy. Wait, I can't remember. Renachi is a girl, yes, okay. Someone said they were a guy, I can't remember who it was. Oh, Sugoku Kawaiiku is a guy, okay. So yeah, if you guys want to do a drawing, yeah, the dice are always going to roll a 7. I was just testing out the stimulus response ability of the bot, and that's pretty much the extent of its ability. So if you guys would like to be any of these characters, just say who you would like to draw for, and we will do it. So the choices again are Hisoka, Miku, Shiragiku, Momose Haruka, I'll just say Haruka, and Fuyuhi. So I'm going to go back to the game for now until you guys decide who you'd like to compete to be. Alright? So the thing I was on was Shintaiをすごくように、精進決済をしていよいよお山に入るといろんな声が一斉に聞こえて思わず耳を塞いだ。Is there a way, is it still making music or sounds? No, I don't think it is. Okay, good. Good. So, Kyonko, Renachi, is there anyone you would like to be and have the bot greet you as such? I wish that someone would come in the room and the bot would greet them. I want to be a box. Well, I guess we could do that if nobody else suits your personality. You could be a box. My body whittled away from abstaining from meat and fish. I finally entered the mountain so I could hear so many voices at once that I instinctively covered my ears. Every box in the game is Kyonko. That is a lot of boxes. There is a pile of boxes right here actually in the game. I'll show you. Okay. Kigi no hanashikoe. Hanashigoe. Ishi no tsubuyaki. Mizu no nakigoe. The talking of the trees, the muttering of the rocks, the crying of the water. Arayuru basho ni kasanerarete inori no seki. Ato, maybe. Inori no ato. The traces of prayers built up in every place. I'll be the white-haired girl. Okay, Kyonko, Do you want to be a box and Rinachi can be the white hair girl? I guess if you guys don't even want to be the same character, we won't do a drawing. Alright, Rinachi. You gonna be the white hair girl? Jikanga yukkuri. Oh, no. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. You can be the white hair girl. Shiragiku. Where... Okay. Let me put up my monitor so you can see what I'm doing. And then we'll go to Ultimate Twitch Bot and go to the options. I want to be a box. I hear you loud and clear. All caps. Okay, so... Oh, I need to look at the chat. Okay, so you spell it R-I-N-A-C-H-I-I. And let's see, would you want to be Shiragiku? Worry, Shiragiku. You're cherished. There we go. So don't worry, Shiragiku. I'll bring your cherished item like I promised. Or I might just stab you in the back and throw you in a box, like that other guy in the game did. Speaking of box, Kyonko is better. Greeting. Welcome, you box. Welcome, box. Alright, well that's about as creative as I can get on the box one. I might think of something else later, but okay, you guys will now be greeted as a box. Well, not you guys, but Kyonko is better will be greeted as a box, and Rinachi will be greeted as Shiragiku, as she wished. Alright. ゆっくり、時間がゆっくり流れて、お山に降る雨粒が一つ一つくっきりと見える。Time moves slowly, and I can clearly see each drop of rain falling on the mountain. Ugomeku. Who knew that one? Ugomeku kigi no ha no ichimai ichimai no youmyaku ga me ni tobikonde kuru. The veins of each leaf wiggling on a tree jump into my eyes. Oh yeah! I'm glad it made your day, Kyonko. 目の端に素早く通り過ぎる詩の風景たち。The quickly passing death scenes in the corner of my eye. むせ返るような詩の匂い。The choking smell of death. この思いたちの洪水の中で務めを行うにはこれから厳しい修行が必要だと言われた。I knew Ugomeku, really, from the expression Mune Uda ni Ugomeku. I have never heard of that. I was told that is awesome though, Gently Crest. Congratulations. So, reverberating in the back of your chest. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure they have some colorful definition for that. I was told that in order to carry out my duty amidst this flood of feelings, strict asceticism was required. Haitte sugu ni oyama kara nige dashitaku natta kedo, watashi ni wa kairu basho ga nai. I wanted to run away from the mountain as soon as I entered it, but I have no place to return to. どこに行っても同じ。No matter where I go, it's the same. It's the same no matter where I go. I think I like it's the same no matter where I go. This one sounds a little bit too Japanese. It's the same no matter where I go. So note to self, change the order to more native English sounding order. 一人で終わる。猫と犬、どちらの方が好き? Oh, I don't know. They both have their good and bad points. I think in general I feel an affinity toward cats, but I mean my parents have a dog and they had 3 cats and they're both nice to have around. I think it would be, I don't know, it wouldn't be as cheerful without the dog around, but then it wouldn't be as calming without the cats around. So they each have their own, I guess, I don't know if you'd say benefits. I mean, they're not there to benefit you. They're there because they're living things. But I mean, they both have their likable and dislikable sides, I guess. Okay, 強化レンズ撃。Upgrade lens attack. 強化レンズ撃を手に入れた。You got upgrade lens attack. Oh, and I didn't put any punctuation there. I guess I can leave it out if they left it out in Japanese, right? Well, note to self, check the other ones and maybe add punctuation. I wonder if the other ones, yeah, have any punctuation. So yeah, note to self, check on that and see if they didn't just accidentally leave that out. So by the way, I found a mistake in the Japanese today, but I don't know if I'll go back and point it out right now. But 2倍のダメージを与えることができる. You are able to inflict 2 times damage. Nori. Oh, Nori. That's how you read it? Hey Grandma, have a seat right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we assigned the grandma to Josephine. So yeah, Josephine, welcome back. And now we have 2 new characters joining us. So we've assigned Rinachi, who is also a girl, to Shiragiku, this white-haired little girl. And Kyonko is better is a girl, and she is a box. And a box is not a character in this game, but she wanted to be a box. So I've granted her wish, and she is now a box. Boku wa daisuki janai desu. You're saying that you don't... Oh, Sambellini's back. Hey, Sambellini, how you doing? I remember you were here, I think, 2 days ago when I encountered a bunch of text I didn't have. So I think today I'll have a little bit more text than I did last time. So we did that one. Okay. So look, there's Kyonko all around. There's boxes, nothing but boxes. Box, box, box. 調べる。岩場に無数の黒い箱が積み上げられている。Do I have this one? I don't know. No, I don't. I don't know. Let me search for it. 岩場。岩場に。Okay, note to self, you don't have this one. So in the rocky place, in the rocky area, there are countless black boxes stacked up. Oh, note to self, you don't have this one either. どの箱もしっかりと閉じられており、中を見ることはできない。So all of the boxes, every box is tightly closed and you can't look at what's inside. He is better. Hako is better. I do not like dogs. They are scary. Oh, yes. I remember when I was little, one of my mom's friends had a huge-ass dog, and it scared me whenever we went over there because it would greet us barking menacingly, and it was taller than me, even on all fours. But, I don't know. I guess it just depends on the dog. But for me, I think in general dogs aren't scary, but some of them can be. Doggies aren't scary. I own 3. 70, 70, and 90 pounds. Wow. Countless Kyonko is better everywhere. That is right. Look at them all. And they're all tightly closed. Are you tightly closed? Well, I better not say that. I have a bad habit of starting to say stuff and then, whoa! That hand was way out of my league as far as reaction time. Is your box tightly closed? Oh god. Okay, I hope you don't get that joke. But yeah, I'm just going by what the text just said there. Whoa! Bounce! Hayaku tsugi no hashira. It's like a trampoline. Hayaku tsugi no hashira. Here it is. The next pillar, quickly! Right. Ooh, that was not a good shot at all. Oh, maybe it is. I guess composition-wise, because you're putting into the shot where she's walking. So that was Kurosawa Hisoka. That is someone we haven't. Oh, what joke? Okay, that's a good response, Kyoko. Thank you. Should I follow her? I don't think I want to follow her just yet. I don't know where to go. I'll try going here. What? There's a man with Kyoko on his back. Oh, I was too early. Oh, the box is a target. Oh, I missed it. Yeah. Slow down and a shutter chase. Slow. Those out of the way. Oh, he's back to full speed again. I missed it. Oh, get it. Boy! Get it, JoJo. Oh, that was a terrible composition. But I got it. Nothing Kyon. This game had boobs physics. LOL this ghost. It is like the story about birds and old people, right? I don't know that story. What story are you talking about? Kyonko? Is this a popular story? Ooh, this looks like text that I don't have. Onsen time. Oh, not yet. Oh, he's gonna... Ooh, yeah! Right. Oh, shutter chance and fatal frame. Oh, and more than a second left. Oh, maybe 2 more shots. So I think that builds up my meter with all those free fatal frame shots. Oh boy! Slow down. Oh, he's dead. Woo-hoo. Oh, E10D4D said, hang on, let me see. I totally ordered one. Oh, you have a clock kit? What? Oh my god, that is awesome. I think our interests, E10, are way too similar. You like ASMR, I like ASMR. I like Edo-style clocks. You like Edo-style clocks. We both like Japanese. We both like Mario Kart. We both like this game. Where will our similarities stop? I think that was an old woman that was greedy and picked the big box instead of the small one. Oh, okay. I don't know if I remember that story, but I can see where you're going with that. So, like throwing your normal axe into a lake and getting offered a golden one, and honesty gets you rewarded, and dishonesty gets you drowned. It's a popular Japanese story. Yes, try search it online. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be a good Japanese practice for me to watch for that one. I think there was a story like that. If I'm listening to you correctly, an Aesop fable of like a dog jumping for a bone and then like going for another bone that was in the water and then drowning or something. I don't know. お岩の間から熱を帯びた水蒸気が立ち上り、少し離れた場所からでも顔に熱を感じる。So, oh, Scotty's here. How you doing? You both breathe air. You both eat food to live. You both were born on Earth. It's almost like Mantis is E10. Nice. Thank you, Josephine. So note to self, you don't have this line. Iwa no aida kara. So that's from among the boulders, the steam wrapped in heat wrapped steam is rising, and even from a slightly distant place even from a slight distance, you can feel heat on your face. Oh, okay. So note to self, you don't have this variation either. So, 岩の間から熱を帯びた水蒸気が立ち上っている. So, heat-wrapped steam. That doesn't sound right, but heat-wrapped steam, and not in like a pseudo dirty way. It just doesn't sound right as a translation. Yeah. So there's hot steam coming up from among the boulders. The old man saved a bird, and the bird rewarded him with a choice, a big box or a small box. Oh, okay. And he chose the big box, I bet, right? And that was the wrong choice. He picked the small box and got gold and stuff. Wow. 黄色く変色した岩の間から水蒸気が立ち上っている. Note to self, you don't have this one either. So there is hot steam. Well, no, there's just steam coming up from among yellow discolored rocks. So it must be like a sulfur spring or something. Sulfury spring. 周囲には熱を帯びた空気と鼻をすくような硫黄の匂いが立ち込めている. Note to self, you don't have this in your file as well, so please add it. So there is around you. In the surroundings is hot air and the smell of sulfur that stings your nose. Oh, another sentence you don't have. Good lord. Okay, but at least it's not a 10-page document that you just discovered for the first time. Included instructions are in Japanese. Language learning too. Ooh, yes. The old woman somehow knows about it and forced her way into the bird's home. And wanted a box too. Oh, okay. One of my graded readers has that box story. Oh, so everybody knows about this story. You can build anything you don't have to wire if they have pictures. I've built so many bookcases and cabinets in not English. Oh, okay. She picked the big one and bad end. Oh, okay. So thank you for not spoiling it. Oh, you forgot. Was the box a portal to hell? Let me check online. Josephine, I like your humor. Oh, I didn't get that one. Okay. 硫黄の匂いがする水蒸気が立ち上っている. So steam with the smell of sulfur, sulfur-smelling steam or sulfur. Steam with the odor of sulfur is rising. So you don't have that one either. Well, did I get everything? I don't think I looked over here. Whoa! I thought that was a freaking tiger. Whew, I would be more scared of a tiger than that guy. Because a tiger will not slowly lunge at you. A tiger will just eat you. Alright, bring it. You're no tiger. One more, come on. Oh, not quite. Wow, I missed it. Oh, and it didn't slow him down either. That's not good. Oh, almost 2 full seconds. Yes. There's no way he's going to survive this. Oh, I still got 1 more second. I'm just taking pictures of this dude. He's probably not even alive. Oh, yeah, he is. There he is. There he goes. Getting so many points. Really need to upgrade something, I think. Oh, I still need 30,000 to get what I wanted. Man, I don't have any of this text. I forgot, let me check online. Inside the big box was monsters. LOL, not a portal to hell, but pretty close, actually. Anyway, what is a clock kit? Never heard of it. Well, it's an Edo period clock that counts by the zodiac. In the Edo period, they counted the 24 hours in the day by periods of 2 hours, one for each of the 12 Chinese zodiac signs. And there was a cool looking clock in an Xbox 360 and PS3 game called Afro Samurai, and I thought that would be a cool clock to have. And E10 was looking it up, and he found a clock kit that lets you build a Edo period clock, Edo style clock. So now he can count the time like the old Japanese did. Okay, so note to self, you don't have this line either. 水蒸気が噴出する周囲の岩に黄色い付着物がついている。On the surrounding boulders, on the boulders surrounding the erupting steam is a 付着物 is like stuff that sticks to other stuff. I don't know what it is in English, but a yellow film or a yellow sediment gets stuck to them. I'll just say that for now, and I'll look up a better word later for the Excel file. 周囲には硫黄の匂いが立ち込めている. So the smell of sulfur hangs in the surroundings. Note to self, you need that one too. Man, so much text I don't have. Oh, I don't have this one. Ooh, man, so many variations. 水蒸気が噴出している周囲の岩に硫黄が付着している. How many times can they reword this? I don't know. How many times can I reword this when I have to translate it? Oh, 噴出する, 吹き出す. Oh, that's 吹き出している. Thank you, gently. Afro Samurai, huh? I watched the anime. It is pretty good. I don't know if I've actually watched the anime. But if you say it's good, I'll believe you. The anime have one of my favorite voice actors in it. Oh, okay. So, the sulfur is attached to the boulders surrounding the erupting steam. Okay. I think I've got every variation of that now. Not really sure they can reword it much more than that. Okay, so one side of this path has a bunch of text and the other side has none, really. Where am I going? I don't know. Memo ga koshin sarimashita. Oh, saving! I don't know if I'm going to go down here if it's saving. But I know how to trigger a save now. So that may come in handy. Oh, no. Oh, you can look at this. Oh, man. 赤く濁った水面から水蒸気が立ち上っている. Steam is rising from the redly muddied water surface. So the water surface is muddied red, and there is steam rising from it. So I know that's not a cool translation, but that's what it says. I'll think of something cooler later. From earlier today. Oh yes, thank you, E10D4D. That's a link that he posted earlier. No, that's 吹き出している. Fukidashi. The other line was fukidasu. Oh, okay, okay. E10, D4D, how much 1 clock costs? Oh, note to self, you don't have this one either. Marude chi no ike no you ni mieru. It looks just like a reservoir of blood. Kankouchi datta koro wa meisho datta no kamashirenai. When it was a tourist spot, it might have been famous. Chi no ike kara suijoki ga tachinoboteiru. Note to self, you don't have this variation. Fukidashiteiru could be either fukidashiteiru or funshutsu shiteiru. Oh, okay. Alright, well, thank you for that insight, Jelly Crest. I will choose carefully. So, yeah, steam is rising from the pond of blood, from the reservoir of blood. Urgh, creepy. What am I missing here? What is this filament pointing to? Do you see that filament? It's over here now. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't see anything flashing like it's shiny. I'm gonna go over here where I started. Oh, what's this? Can you look at this? Oh, you can. ゴツゴツとした岩に紛れるようにたくさんのギザが建てられている. So that's the same thing from before that I didn't have, so I'll translate that later. Oh, okay, yeah, I see now. This is where I got the text originally. Well, anyway, have fun playing this game. Okay, thank you, Kyoko, for stopping by. It was nice to have you here. Hope one of the boxes can come in handy in the game. I hope so too, and I'll remember to choose the small box. Because the large ones have monsters in them, as we learned. Yeah, I know I should look at that miniature shrine, but I'm gonna... Oh, bye-bye. Alright. Bye. Ooh, 木の幹に何本もの白い布が結ばれている. So note to self, you don't have this line either. On the trunk of the tree, there are many white cloths tied. There are many white cloths tied to the trunk of the tree. 何かまじない的な意味があるのだろうか. Note to self, you don't have this one either. I wonder if there's some sort of charm-like meaning to them. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go this way. Oh, maybe I have. No, I don't know. There looks like stuff here. But I'm gonna look around elsewhere right now. Oh, a document that I don't have. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna cry. That was close. My 30-year-old reaction times are not serving me well. Katashiro Okusha Engi. I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. So this is the origins of the inner Katashiro shrine. Katashiro Okusha. Okusha Yashiro Engi. Oh, I do have it. Oh, good. So, how do you read Okusha? Is that right? I don't even know. Okusha, Okusha, Okusha. Yep. Or Okuyashiro. I'm gonna say Okusha. Edo clocks are crazy. 2 speeds, 1 clock. Oh, you can actually do 2 speeds with it? I didn't know that. Oh. Wow, you answered really quickly, E10, like you're skipping the lag from my voice. Oh, okay. For a second I was creeped out, but I think you're just saying yep as to crazy is good. Okay, so I have this text. I got this. Katashiro Shiro Okusha Ingi. Origins of the Katashiro main shrine. Yes. Katashiro Okusha Engi と書かれている. It has origins of the Katashiro main shrine written on it. この社の演技だろうか? Could it be the origins of this shrine? Uh, 親を失い迷い出たわらべたちは夕日に誘われ山を登る. The lost children who lost their parents, beckoned by the setting sun, climbed the mountain. 彼岸へと沈みし夕日に誘われ隠れよへと渡りゆく. Beckoned by the setting sun sinking into the lake of the other side, they cross over into the hidden realm. みんなで巣抱いて遊ぶうちに隠れよへと渡り行くよ. So that they may cross over to the hidden realm together while playing in a group. わらべらの人形見を、人形見を祭り祈る. The children's memento dolls are enshrined and prayed to. Right. That wasn't so bad. I was scared that I didn't have that one. Oh, okay, it's just film. Whew, okay, you got 1 sheet of Type 0 film, which I will probably never use. Because I'm sure it doesn't give you a lot of points if you use it up. And I need points to buy stuff, so I can make my camera even better, and not rely on film like that. 木に結ばれ白い布が風に揺れている. Note to self, you don't have this one. So the white strips of cloth, the white cloth tied to the tree is swaying in the wind. 何かまじない的な意味があるのだろうか. So this is like before. I wonder if it has any charm-like meaning. I couldn't resist. Okay, I think that's the same line. Maybe note to self, check if Taksan was in the original line. I'm not sure. Ooh, Akeru. Can I actually Akeru this? Oh, I can. Little Jesus all bundled up. Okay, no prompt. Doesn't look like there's any. I'm sure there's ghost sounds that I'm not hearing, and there's ghosts that I'm not taking pictures of, so I'll probably need to play this again with headphones and concentrate and try to get all the ghosts. Hiraberu. Okay. 大きな祠の中に優しげな表情の座った地蔵が祀られている. Okina Kokora. Yes. 優しげな表情の座った地蔵が祀られている. A Jizo statue with a kind-looking expression is sitting enshrined in the large miniature shrine. So large and miniature mixed together, but I guess for a miniature shrine it is large. So these are relative terms here. 地蔵の周りにはたくさんの こけしのような人形が並べられている。Many Kokeshi-like dolls are lined up around him. Speaking of Kokeshi dolls, there was a cool site that makes custom Kokeshi dolls called Momiji, I think. Momiji, Kokeshi dolls. LoveMomiji.com. Yes. So if you like Kokeshi dolls, or maybe you will soon like Kokeshi dolls, here is LoveMomiji.com. I do not get paid to advertise for them. I have bought stuff there before because they have cool, cute little Kokeshi dolls. So, yeah, I recommend them. Okay. Okay, so note to self, you don't have this slight variation. 座った地蔵の周りにたくさんの小さな人形が並べられている。So many small dolls are lined up around the sitting Jesus statue. その姿はどことなく母と子を連想させる。The figure reminds me somehow of a mother and child. So note to self, you don't have that one either. Okay, I think I've completed exploring here. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the beach. Wait, let me follow the shadow. Well, I don't see her shadow right here. Okay, so I must be going on the path that she's not on, so that's good for me. Oh, there's a big shrine gate over there. Oh, so she must be over there. Because when I do the shadow follow stuff, the Zange, following the after shadow, it shows me across the lake. Oh, this looks like some text. Yes. Okay, so note to self, you don't have this one. 布がかぶせられた地蔵の周りにたくさんの風車が立てられている. I think I actually do have this one. Well, I don't have it, but we looked at it. Oh, subs, thank you. Oh, man. Thank you, gently caressed. I gently caressed you. Okay, so yeah, around the Jizo statue, there are many pinwheels stood up. Around the clothed with cloth Jizo statues. 湖から吹く風に風車が乾いた音を立てている. So note to self, you do not have this one, and you've never seen it before. So the pinwheels blowing in the wind from the lake are making a dry sound. Okay, the other line at the line break was different, I think, but the text may have been the same. Oh, and these places are connected. Okay. Oh, shiraberu. Shiraberu. Ooh, 砂浜にたくさんの風車が立てられている. So note to self, you don't have this one. On the beach, there are many pinwheels stood up. I'm definitely not going to translate it like that, but that's what it says in Japanese. So you stand the pinwheel up in the ground. I just don't know. You say, Hisoka-san! Ooh! There's Hisoka. Ooh, I got points. Oh boy. You're getting slowed the frick down. Oh, I didn't fill up quite in time. Ooh, yes. You're not getting healed, no way. Third chance and slow down. I smell a fatal frame coming on. But shutter chance first. Maybe I don't need the refill, the shoot you ability. I don't think I do. Can I get to her? Oh, alley-oop. Nope. Okay. Well, let me check for text real quick. Okay, no text. Oh, I can walk among them. That's good. Oh, this water looks scary. Oh, it's letting me walk? Yes! Where can I walk to? How far can I walk? Oh, yes, this is awesome. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Oh. There it is. There's the invisible wall. Alright. I'll walk along the invisible wall. All the way to the end. Oh, I guess I have to go straight for Hisoka. Can I take another picture? No. Okay. Well, at least it didn't make me walk all the way over to her. Even though I lost her. Oh, this is the woman, the woman in black that I cannot hurt with my pictures. With the creepy reddish blue eyes, or the sorry, reddish blue, the pale blue eyes. So she said this earlier, but I don't have it in my Excel file right here. Oh, they're on red now. Okay, so let's fall together. Kuroi kage kara nigeru. Kuroi kage kara nigeru. Kuroi kage kara nigeru. Yes, here we go. Run from the dark figure. Oh, and I have the Ishoni Ochimashou thing here too. So I'll just go ahead and paste it. Let's fall together. Lots of water. Ew. Ooh, I've got lots of points. Oh, and my map shows nothing. Oh, that's not the way. Game over. Ran into that woman. An instant game over. Nigeru from the Kage just because it's Kuroi? Racist. I knew you'd say that. Okay. Easy days checkpoint Karasakai. So let's start on easy mode. No, that's okay. So let's restart from the checkpoint. Well. Alright. Well, it doesn't really matter where I run, because she's just going to appear in front of me. Ooh, no. Yeah, so basically you just walk in a direction until she appears, and then change direction before you run directly into her bosom. Alright. R.I.P. ここは元の義士編? I don't know. No, it would be Gun? No? Gun Ben? Alright, I'll just look it up. Oh, it's right here. Kishibe. ここは元の岸辺。逃げることができたのだろうか。逃げることができたのだろうか。This place is the original shore I was at. I wonder, did I escape? This place is the original shore I was at. I wonder, did I escape? No, something about that doesn't sound right. This place is the shore I was originally at. The shore I was originally at. I wonder, did I escape? Okay, yeah, that sounds a little bit better. So note to self, change it like that. ここを離れて山を降りましょう。Let's get away from here and go down the mountain. Alright, good idea. Oh, is it the end of the chapter? I think it is. 密かの影を追って彼岸湖にたどり着いたユーリ。Yuri followed Hisoka's shadow and ended up at the lake of the other side. しかし、密かの姿は湖の霧の中へ消え、そこに現れたのは密かが残した写真に写っていた黒い影の女だった。However, Hisoka disappeared into the mist of the lake, and what appeared there was the dark-figured woman that was pictured in the photo Hisoka left behind. 黒い影の女には射撃の効果はなく、ユリはただ逃げるしかなかった。The camera obscura had no effect on the dark-figured woman, and Yuri was left with no choice but to run. 彼岸湖に立ち込める霧の向こうには巨大な鳥居の影が見えていた。Visible beyond the mist hanging over the lake of the other side was the outline of a giant shrine gate. あの鳥居の先に密かはいるのだろうか。And I need to change this. It says, I wonder if Hisoka has passed that shrine gate. And I definitely know that the narrator is the one saying this. So I'm going to say, could Hisoka be past that shrine gate? Period, 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 question mark? So note to self, add a question mark after that. Alright, let's see what my rank is after dying. Oh, still a double S. So it must be because, okay, so I've got just four fires of purification and I get 10,000 points. So those are pretty precious. Those are probably the most precious item, actually. Yeah. No, not as precious. Yeah, they're just as precious. I'm saying precious a lot. But they're worth just as many points as the Reishiki film. So finding a fire of purification in a Reishiki film, sorry, saying it. When I speak in English, I say the Japanese words with an accent. Oh, Dashi's back. Hello, Dashi. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So each one of those gives you 2,500 points. So if I could save those up. Oh, but it only gave me credit for the ones I picked up. Okay. So I just pick up those and don't use them, and then you will get lots of points. So yeah, you can see the numbers there, or how I got the points. So yay, I got a double S. Thank you, Gently Crest, for rejoicing with me. Alright, well that seems like a good place to call it a night. So we're on chapter 8. Oh, and we're Hojo in for this one. So I got 2 double S's in these last 2 levels. I suspect, oh yeah, I got a B on that first level. I do not know how to get that first level higher than a B right now. The first level is the only one that I've replayed several times because it's only like 7 minutes long or 8 minutes long, and I just can't get it any higher than a B right now. But maybe if I come back with more stuff, like the slow the enemies down and stuff like that, maybe I'll get more points. Or maybe there's some upgrades later in the game that give you more points for the pictures you take. So yeah, pretty much other than that first level, I have all S's or double S's. And I usually, yeah, all the other levels I've only played just one time. So far the game is pretty generous with the rankings. I have another game that I bought that you can translate if you want. It's iShield 21 for the Wii. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how many games I can do per year. This one has taken me like almost 2 months. So hopefully I'll be done in 2 months, but I don't know. That's only like 2 weeks away. Yeah, I don't know if I can finish this game in 2 weeks. But yeah, even after I beat this game, I like to go back and get all the ghosts and documents and things that I missed. So I definitely missed those. So I think what I'll do tonight, it's Friday night, I don't have to work tomorrow. But I have the video from yesterday that I still need to watch, as well as the video from tonight, and they both, well, yesterday's doesn't have so much new text. But tonight's has quite a bit of new text, so I think that'll keep me busy for the rest of the night. And then I am officially out of screenshots for putting into my Excel file. So I took screenshots I think 2 weeks ago, about 1,000 of them, or 1,300 of them actually, and I've gotten through all of those. So I need to go back, download some more videos to watch, and make screenshot files from, and then translate those at work. So like I said, I like to take the screenshots because I don't have to play through them and scrub back and forth trying to find text, because I can just watch them once and get all the text and then flip right to the text I need to translate while at work. So, but anyway, those are mundane details of my life. But yeah, thank you, Dashi, for the offer of, I think you're saying that I can borrow iShield 21 for the Wii if I wanted to translate it. Yeah, I mean, for games that have never come out in English that people may want to play, I'd definitely be interested in them. But I think the one I'm going to do next, I'll leave it up to a vote, I think. But there's the Rainbow Man, or Captain Rainbow, Gift Pia, Fatal Frame 4, Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3, I have all those too. So I'll take a vote, but I would like to do, hopefully, I don't know if I'll put Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3 in the choice list, because I'd like to do a game that won't come out in English, because people will never be able to enjoy that game if I don't translate it, seems like. So, yeah, that's my plan. But, yeah, as we saw as I told you last time, Dashi, that we'll take a vote on that way later in the stream history, like after this game is finished and we're about to think of a new game to play. Gift Pia is the most sugoi. Do you have an extra copy, Gently Caressed, that I could borrow? But probably shipping from Greece would be pretty exorbitant, and it'd probably be cheaper to just buy it for myself. But I just don't know if I like it. But I don't know, maybe my friend will get lucky and find a cheap copy online somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing Gift Pia. Alright, well, I think that'll wrap it up for tonight. I need to get making dinner. It's been about 2 hours, so it's about normal for a longer stream. So thank you guys for being patient and being here with me and chatting me up. And E10, I hope you enjoy your Edo clock when it comes in the mail. Let me know how it goes. It'd be cool to see some video of it working. I think, yeah, thank you for the new people watching. Renachi, Sambalini, Sugoku Kawaiigu, and yeah, and then the usual patrons, Boygas, Dashi, Dan, E10, Gently Caress, John. Oh, John is still here. John, are you even here? I think you're at lab or somewhere. No, it's the weekend. You might actually be here, just being very quiet. And Scotty, of course. Shipping, you have no idea. Shipping anything from here is incredibly expensive. Okay. Alright, well, I guess never mind that. I'll try to find my own copy. So, alrighty guys, I think that's all I've got for today. I nominate Yakuza 5. Oh yes, another game I don't have. So, is that one coming to English, Azer Kitty? Yeah. Alright. Well, yeah. I'll say it again. Thank you guys, and see you on Monday. So yeah, I'll be going home for the weekend, so I won't be able to stream any extra, and even if I was here, I'd probably be working on the translation all day anyway, like I did last time. So we're almost done though. I think we're almost done. But there's so much text that I need to see playing it myself, because I like to get all the text. And I'm liking Fatal Frame 4 so far. Oh, good. Alright, are you understanding it all, Dashi? I know it's a pretty difficult game to understand. So, but yeah, I watched some of the translation gameplay of Fatal Frame 4, and yeah, there were some pretty gross errors in the game. So, but the translation on its own, I think, is really good, actually. Just some copy and paste type errors that I noticed. Those could be easily fixed, I guess, but I don't know. I may translate the game again. I may just leave the translation as it is. I'm not sure. But I haven't actually seen the Japanese yet, so I don't know how they're translating this stuff. The English patch works, but it lacks a few phrases. Oh, okay. Well, you've probably seen more of the phrasing than I have. So if you think it needs a new translation, I'll definitely do it, because it deserves it. But I just don't want to make anyone mad, you know, if they think that I'm trying to, what do you say? What is the word for saying things discouraging about what they work so hard on? But another probably downfall of it is that there were many people translating it, and there probably wasn't a lot of consistency, because certain people translate things one way and then certain other people translate it another way, unless there was someone really doing a good job of QCing and commonizing all the phrasings. I think there's a good chance that, you know, there will be a lot of different styles of translation within the same game, and that could look kind of weird. Time Torabedas. Time travel. Oh, this is that game that, yeah, this is for PSP, right? Where was that? There, I saw a site by Video Game Guy or something. He was translating that. Time Travelers PSP Game Guy. Video Game Guy. Where was it? Video Game Guy. Video Game Guy. Time Travelers PSP. I don't remember what its site was. It was so cool, I wanted to show you guys. Fan translating Time Travelers complete. What? Okay, so apparently Time Travelers is completely translated. Zakobot now playing Steins Gate. Is this guy doing the same thing I am? I don't know. Yeah, now translating Steins Gate, linear bounded. Phonogram into English. Check out my YouTube channel. Well, apparently this Zakobot guy has translated stuff. So he's got Steins Gate, Times Travelers, Guilty Crown. Oh, well, let's check this guy out. I don't know if I'll have time to check him out today, but yes, check that guy out. So if he has a Twitch channel, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, it's on the Vita too and 3DS. Wow, I think it sold pretty badly. It's a decent game, really, Link. So yeah, Zakobot. He seems like a cool guy. I don't know. Not making patch. Okay, so what is this site that I got his link from? Hua Novel. Make visual novels popular in the West. Interesting. Fan translation recruitment bulletin. I'm gonna have to bookmark this site. What? Okay, so here's a link for that site, huanovel.org. Okay, well, that will, I think, keep you interested or entertained for the rest of the night, as it would me if I had the time to do that right now. But I'll check it out later. So I'll save this chat text to my records for posterity and reference. So thank you guys, and I'll see you on Monday. All right? Goodbye and good night. Have a good weekend.